morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. It is February 26th, and it's 7:30 a.m. here in Chicago. We're almost done with February. Black History Month is almost over. And I didn't even really do anything for Black History Month. I mean, does being black count? I stayed black. I'm still black throughout Black History Month. Oh, I'm gonna make some split pea soup. I gotta get some I don't know if I'm gonna get the turkey wings or the neck. I'm gonna get the butcher to chop them up, and I'm gonna make some split pea soup and some homemade cornbread. I only know one person who makes homemade cornbread as good as I do, and his is the weird thing about him, his is very coarse. Like mine is more of a moist, and I don't make mine like super sweet where it might as well be cake. Mine still tastes like cornbread, but it's pretty moist, and his is coarse, and it's weird. Even though it's coarse, it's really good. He's from Mississippi, and he's the only person I think that so far that I've tasted their cornbread is as good as mine. And of course the soups and the stews, nobody can make those as good as I do. But I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Well, who wants split pea soup on a Friday though? I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna have to stretch Black History Month a little bit into March, and I'll make split pea soup. Right now the weather is really kind of nice in Chicago. If it gets cold again, I'll make some. So I'm gonna have to stretch Black History Month into March. But okay, so this video is about Shakur. Okay, tank fans. I'm a tank fan too, but when I say tank fans, I mean the ones that don't require anything of him. Tank fans, they feel like Tank versus Shakur is like, I don't know, Chicago versus Boise, Idaho, or I don't know, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Like, Tank fans think, Tank is Chicago and Shakur is Kenosha, Wisconsin, or Boise, Idaho. Like, somewhere that nobody really cares about. Or like Manhattan versus Bangor, Maine. They think Shakur is Bangor, Maine, and Tank is Manhattan. So why are they so bothered by us Shakur fans? Because we believe in our fighter? We believe in defense. We believe in even the greatest knockout artist has to hit the person before they can knock them out. You got to hit them first. And we believe that it is very possible Tank would not be able to hit Shakur. We believe that. And it seems to bother Tank fans. They want everybody on board with thinking that Tank shouldn't have to fight a real threat to his winning streak. They think that, it shouldn't even be a contest. But if that's the case, I guess us Shakur fans, we're still making loud enough noise to where they're bothered by us. They're bothered by us because we actually want to see Tank fight somebody that he might not be able to hit. We want to see that. And everybody thinks, here's another thing I noticed. I even told somebody this in Mill City's chat. Salute to Mill City. Everybody thinks all Tank gotta do is hit Shakur. Think about all the fights Tank has had with, Frank Martin, Leo Santa Cruz, you name them, Rolly. When he hit them, the knockout punch wasn't the first punch usually. So just because Tank hit you, it doesn't mean that that's going to be the one to hurt you. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean it's going to be the one to hurt you. It doesn't mean that's going to be the one to take you out, And I'm going to use Rolly for an example because Tank, He didn't even mean, Tank is so powerful, he didn't even mean to knock Rolly the fuck out. He didn't mean to do it. He was just getting Rolly out of his face. He got him with an uppercut and he was just going to move, and Tank thought the fight was going to keep going. That's how strong he is. He didn't even fucking know that Rolly was fucking done. You know? He didn't even mean to knock him out. But look at what Rolly did. Shakur would never do anything so stupid. Ever. Oh, speaking of Rolly, listen to what Rolly said. And all you Shakur haters, oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. You might want to block your ears for this one. Rolly was clowning Shakur, right? Talking about how he's boring and this, that, and the other. And he just his style is boring. And then Rolly said, but Shakur is definitely the most skilled boxer out there right now. This came from Rolly, you guys. So Rolly has all of these goofy moments, but then he'll stop and say some real shit. That came from Rolly. And of course, I agree. Shakur is the most skilled. He really is, in my opinion. Now, there are some very, very, very close to him. And there are someone might come along and beat him. Now, you see how I was able to say that? Tank fans can't say that because they think power is everything. And again, just because Tank can hit you, that might not be the punch that knocks you out. Everybody Tank has stopped, that wasn't the first time he landed on them. So people need to understand that. So when people say, Tank, there's no way Shakur can avoid getting hit by Tank for 12 rounds. When people say that, he might not avoid getting hit for 12 rounds, but he can avoid getting knocked out for 12 rounds. You know what I mean? Because Shakur ain't going to do no stupid shit like what Rolly did. Or even Ryan Garcia. Ryan tried the same shit 3 times. He's an idiot. And then he had the nerve to quit. Like, what a loser. And, I can go, the list goes on and on. Leo Santa Cruz got greedy. Look at Leo before he got knocked out. He was really going for gold. He didn't even see what Tank was setting up. It was so obvious. It was so obvious what Tank was setting up for him. Santa Cruz didn't even see that shit coming. Like, these boxers are not intelligent compared to Shakur. They're not. And so Tank fans are real upset that Shakur has people who believe in his skill. So again, we're little Boise, Idaho over here, little Kenosha, Wisconsin, and Tank is the big Chicago or the big New York, the Big Apple. So why do you care about what we believe or what we say? They can't stand to see one comment that ain't picking Tank to beat Shakur. They can't stand it. But that's all. I just noticed that a lot of people, if Tank is so big and bad and totally unstoppable, what's with all the Shakur content? You're making a lot of content about somebody who ain't got a chance. You're making a lot of content about somebody who's boring and puts you to sleep. That's a lot of content. But that's all. Have a good day, everyone.